Feeling it real is the most important concept in Neville Goddard's teachings. He believed that if we want to manifest our desire, we will have to feel it real. But how can we feel something real when we don't have it? Many people confuse the idea that feeling it real is about pretending or being emotional. If you are one of those, this video is for you. And if you truly want to manifest your desire, you must understand what it actually means to feel it's real. So make sure to watch this video till the end. And if you are new to this channel, subscribe to it so you can watch more amazing videos on Neville Goddard's teachings. Let's start today's video. Misunderstandings about concepts can often lead us down the wrong path. When it comes to the idea of feeling it real, there's a common misconception that it's all about being emotional. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Feeling it real has nothing to do with letting your emotions run wild regarding your desires. The guidance given by Neville Goddard to feel it real is not an invitation to become emotional, but rather an invitation to embrace a sense of naturalness. It's about making your desires feel like a seamless part of your reality, something as ordinary as the air you breathe. When it becomes as natural as that, it truly feels real. Neville Goddard's teachings emphasize the importance of embodying the reality of your desires. This means going beyond mere wishful thinking and cultivating a sense of familiarity with your desires. It's not about ramping up your emotions to an overwhelming level, but about integrating your desires into your inner world so that they become a comfortable and unquestionable aspect of your being. Now let's delve into the major differences between feeling it real and being emotional about your desires. Let's take an example. Imagine you're dreaming of having a new car. Feeling emotional about this desire might involve becoming overly excited, perhaps even to the point of frenzy. Your heart races, your mind spins with thoughts of the car, and you may even visualize yourself driving it with intense emotions. While this may seem like you're doing what Neville Goddard suggested, it's actually missing the mark. This emotional state can create a temporary enthusiasm, but it often fades away, leaving you feeling unfulfilled. On the other hand, feeling it real means incorporating the essence of that desire into your daily life. It's like seamlessly slipping into a new pair of shoes that fit perfectly. You don't need to put on a show, you simply wear them and continue walking comfortably. Similarly, feeling it real involves integrating the concept of owning that new car into your existence. It's about adopting a mindset where having the car is as familiar as having your morning coffee. This sense of naturalness doesn't demand you to be emotional, rather it brings a sense of ease and certainty. Well, now consider the example of planting a seed. When you plant a seed, you water it regularly and give it sunlight. You don't pull on the seedling every day to force it to grow faster. Similarly, feeling it real is about nurturing your desires with consistency and a sense of calm assurance. You don't need to constantly water your desires with excessive emotions. Instead, you create the right conditions for their manifestation and allow them to naturally unfold. Let's imagine you really want a special person to be your partner. When you think about them, it might make you feel emotional and even cry. This is because you miss them and really want to be with them. But even though you're feeling all these emotions, you still don't really feel like you're in a relationship with them. It's like you're missing that part, and that's why you're feeling so emotional. If you were truly in a relationship with them, those strong feelings might start to calm down. Now think about a different situation. Let's say you're imagining a future where you and your partner are living together, but the way you're imagining it is very emotional. Maybe you're too excited and caught up in it. The problem with this is that it can make you feel like you really need it, like something is missing. This kind of emotional intensity isn't the same as feeling it real. Instead, it's more like wanting it a lot. Interestingly, if you only use your emotions to try and make something happen, it can actually make you want it even more. The tricky part is, as long as what you want hasn't actually happened in real life yet, that strong wanting can make you react in a negative way to things around you. Well, now here's something else to consider. If you create a simple scene in your mind that doesn't have super strong emotions, it's easier to keep that feeling going. Imagine a short scene in your head that makes it seem like your desire has already been happening for a while. This kind of scene doesn't have those overwhelming emotions, so it feels more normal and easy to keep up. This is what feeling it real is all about. Once you've got this feeling of it's happening in your mind, your subconscious mind gets to work making it real in your everyday life. Now let's discuss something more interesting. Feeling it really isn't the same as pretending. Sometimes people get confused and think they're just pretending when they're trying to feel it real, but there's a big difference between the two. When you pretend, it's like you're putting on a show. You're acting like something is true, even though deep down, you know it's not. When kids play make-believe, they might pretend to be superheroes or animals, but they don't believe they are. It's all just for fun. Feeling it real is a whole different ballgame. It's about making something feel real in your mind and your heart. It's not about faking it or pretending. It's about truly believing that what you want is possible and real. Imagine you want a new job. Pretending would mean acting like you already have that job, but not really believing it. You might tell people, "I work at this amazing company now," but inside, you know it's not true. Feeling it real, on the other hand, means you close your eyes and imagine yourself waking up in the morning, excited to go to your new job. You can picture yourself doing the tasks, talking to your coworkers, and feeling proud of your work. You're not pretending, you're living it in your mind. The key difference is belief. Pretending lacks belief. It's like a game where you know the truth deep down. Feeling it real is all about belief. It's about convincing yourself that your desire is on its way, even if it hasn't shown up in your life just yet. Think about it like this. When you pretend, you're sort of giggling on the inside because you know it's not real. But when you feel it real, you're creating a sense of excitement and happiness inside you because you truly believe that what you want is coming your way. Feeling it real takes practice. You can't just say, "I'm feeling it real," and expect it to work. You have to spend time each day imagining and believing your desire. You have to let go of doubts and worries and let yourself get lost in the feeling of having what you want. Let's go back to that new job example. Pretending might involve telling a few people you got the job and then quickly changing the subject. But feeling it real means you spend time every day imagining and believing that you're already in that job. You can imagine telling your friends and family about your new job, feeling their excitement and seeing their smiles. You can even imagine the smell of the office or the sound of your boss congratulating you. Feeling it real isn't about fooling yourself or others. It's about creating a strong sense of belief and excitement inside you. It's like planting a seed in your mind and heart and nurturing it every day until it grows into a beautiful, real thing. Now let me tell you the most important part, being in the state of the wish fulfilled, in fact, feeling it real. Here's what Neville says. So when God stepped upon the stage wearing this body, he is Neville 100%. He had to completely forget that he was God, yet knowing that he brought with him a pattern that would erupt and his memory would return. I agreed to play the part of Neville. He and I are one. Neville Goddard says when we were born, at the source we were God. That's why we say that we are God. We are God wearing our bodies, and for us to live as humans and discover who we truly are, we had to forget who we are at the source. God is wearing Neville. God is wearing me. God is wearing you. That's why we say that we are all one. The same God, the same source, is in each body that is walking on the earth, and not only human bodies, by the way. All bodies, all living things, the whole universe. But as a person, as us, as you feel it so real that you're forgetting that you are God. That's what feeling it real means. You don't feel emotions about being you, do you? No, you simply are you. It feels real to be you, to be your body, to be your personality. Yet it's just a state. You are in the state of being you. It feels real, it feels natural, and it's not emotional. You do not wake up in the morning thinking, "Oh my God, I am me. I can't believe it, it's amazing." Most of us don't do that, do we? We don't do that because we feel it is real to be us. It's normal, it's natural. We have embodied the state of being us. You have embodied the state of being you. Maybe you are a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a doctor. Do you feel emotional about any of those states? No, you simply feel it real. The next time you're wondering about what it means to feel it real, think about that and you will get it. That's how it feels. Now let's dive a bit deeper into what it means to be in a state. Think of a state as a sort of mental and emotional atmosphere you're in. Just like you have your everyday states, like being happy or calm or even stressed, you also have the state of having what you desire. When you're in the state of having what you desire, it's like you're creating a mental and emotional space where that desire is already real. It's not about pretending or faking it. It's about fully embodying that state as if it's as natural and real as your current state of being you. Just like you naturally feel like you in your everyday life, you can also naturally feel like you have what you desire. Think of it like slipping into a different role in a play. When actors step onto the stage, they become the character they're playing. They don't pretend to be that character, they fully immerse themselves in it. In the same way, when you step into the state of having your desire, you fully immerse yourself in that mental and emotional space. You become the version of you that already has what you want. This is why Neville Goddard's quote is so powerful. He talks about God stepping onto the stage as a person, fully immersing himself in that human experience. It's not about pretending to be human, it's about fully embracing that state and experiencing it as real. And just like how you feel it natural to be you, you can feel it natural to be in the state of having what you desire. It's not about constantly trying to conjure up emotions or excitement. It's about creating a mental and emotional environment where your desire is already a part of your reality. As you practice this, you'll find that feeling it real becomes more natural and effortless. You won't need to force emotions or excitement, you'll simply step into the state of having your desire. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.